What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're doing the usual thing. We're basically checking out how much gold I made from a week of selling Transmog. Now, this is my Transmog only tune, and this tune alone allows me to play the game for free, buy all the expansions with gold, and basically all like boosts that I do to different characters and realm transfer is paid off with this very simple trick. So most of the gold that I get from this transmog selling tune is crafted, like crafted transmog, but I do like farm transmog as well, because I think it's a lot of fun, and sometimes it does make you a lot of gold as well. Now, everything you need in order to get started with like crafted transmog, like down to the very small details of where to go to get which patterns and plants and so on, is all included in the 0 to 10 million gold guide. And if you guys didn't watch yesterday's video, basically I made this book 2 years ago, and I've been constantly updating it since. So the people that bought the book 2 years ago, they're still getting the updates that I'm doing to the book for free. So that's going to keep on going for all future expansions. So when Dragonflight comes out, you get all the Dragonflight versions for free as long as you bought the book. So we're currently doing a sale where you guys, to celebrate the 2-year anniversary, where you guys can get any of the gold guides for 69% off, the highest discount there has ever been. So I really do appreciate you guys for the support on these books. And you guys can also get like the Wrath of the Lich King Classic Gold Guide using the same code. The code is, as you can see on the screen, 2 years, if you guys are hyped about Wrath of the Lich King Classic. With that being said, and it's all linked down below, it's time to look at the mailbox. So I'm not even sure if this is a week. It might be less than a week, actually, but we will see that when we get to the end of the mailbox. I sold at 224 auctions. I'm usually at like roughly 300, but I'm slacking though. Like I post my auctions for 48 hours and I wait until they expire, and whenever I feel like it and I have the time, I repost all my auctions. So no undercuts and long post duration. So the first auctions is really good though, 274,000 gold. I mean, that's almost a WoW token just in the first 100 auctions. So we're going to talk about the stuff that's worth mentioning. It can be either like very high value items or items that should be way higher. Like if you have an item with a market value of 100,000 gold, but I sell it for like 1,000, right? A good example of that is the Headhunting Spear. Headhunting Spear is a very high market value item. It's one of the legacy items that used to be unobtainable from STV, but now it's obtainable again. I sold it for 2.5k. I think it's like 70,000 gold market value or something like that. Moving on, it's just a bunch of crafted stuff. Some Skettis like Wad Mogs and some Panda Mogs going on right here. Sold the Fell Leather Boots for 37k. And this one, god damn. I mean, I try to be as transparent as possible. So when I mess up like I did right now, it's definitely worth mentioning. So I uploaded a video on Tuesday where I farmed Antares and I got these shoulders, the Fell Flame Inferno shoulder pads, right? So if we take a look at the Fell Flame Inferno shoulder pads, right now, obviously, yes, they were as low as 200,000 gold, but there's different colors on it. Some of them are from Heroic, as you guys can see when I hover above it. And some of these guys are from Mythic. The cheapest one for Mythic is 500,000 gold right now. Somebody reset the price on it, right? But there was someone who posted, you got to be careful with these, because right now, like there's a Raid Finder Fell Flame Inferno pads, which has a different color. This is purple. The Mythic one is red. Like, it's kind of tricky to post these with TSM. So not only did I sell them way cheaper than I should have, but the item that I matched was a Raid Finder version and not a Mythic version. So yes, you guys can laugh in the comment section, but I did sell it for 180,000 gold only, right? Nothing to brag about, but it's sold. It's still 180,000 gold. Luckily, I'm not in a position where I need gold, but it is a bummer. I'm going to have to get a new one and redeem myself. Besides from that, Another gut render, it's same like the Hut Hunting Spear. It's an STV legacy item, but it doesn't sell for anywhere close to market value, but they are extremely easy to get. Sarin Golden Blade is one of those plants that has a market value of like 100,000 plus gold. And I always get questions like, should I sell the plant or should I craft the items? And you should always, whenever you get a pattern or a plant, you should always learn the patterns and the plants and craft it. Because these sales, they add up, and eventually you have made more in profit from selling the item than you would have selling the entire plant or pattern. There's nothing much to talk about besides from this is the rich purple shirt. I sold another one at the beginning, and it's another one of those patterns that is at a market value of way above 100,000 gold, and it's very tempting to sell it and get that big sale, but the people buying it, they buy it so they can mass produce them and make a profit on it. So yeah, always learn patterns and plans. It's just a matter of time until you've made you go back. So now we have a bunch of crafted gladiators selling. It's not a shock, like these sell always. Every single week I sell a ton of these. So if you haven't focused on that yet, do it. The White Soul Helmet, Nightbane Carapace, and the Corium Champion are all crafted items. Corium Champion is relatively expensive to craft, but I farm a lot of materials, and I always buy the materials that I use for crafting. I buy them whenever they're cheap. I buy as many as I can for like a really good price. So my profit margins on crafted transmog is very good. Also sold, this is the most surprising sale for most of you guys probably, but I sold a Skeptis gun for 71,000 gold. This is a WAD green item, a gun. One of those items that there's always one guy, probably named Jimmy or something, no offense if your name is Jimmy, that's like, student, that's never going to sell. It looks like shit. It's fake value. And then you have people like me, like this, it's not like I'm the only guy selling these, but you have people like me selling these and making bank. It doesn't matter your personal opinion on the look of an item, as long as it has a unique item ID, people will buy it. Some people will use it for their mog, some people will strictly just buy it so they have it collected because they want to collect all the things, hence the add-on all the things. Moving on, I sold the entire Spellfire set, really bad prices, extremely bad prices. So I say, because I farm the materials myself, like the expensive ones needed for something like Spellfire, I still profit off it, but like I could have sold the materials for a good price and made more gold than I made crafting this, but it's not like I'm not losing gold, right? Threads of Destiny, and this is another gun which people would definitely vendor, but it sells, and that's 304,000 gold on that clean out. So we're now at almost 600,000 gold so far, and it looks like it is a week, because right now we're at 22 days. Exactly, it's actually like 8 days ago since the last one got uploaded to YouTube. Then lastly, Boots of Kingly Upheaval. Some more crafted items over here. Corpse Shroud from RFD has a market value of like, I think it's like anywhere between 40 to 60k, usually sold for 6k. But no biggie. 42,000 gold clean out on those last auctions. And that leaves us with a total of 620,000 gold this week-ish. Not bad. That's like on EU. I'm not sure how much a token is right now. 319. Almost 2 tokens in 1 week. And then, of course, some of it is, like, not all of it is 100% profit, because I do buy all the cheap mats. But that's pretty much it for today's video. So thank you all so much if you did stick to the end of the video. I really appreciate that, because that helps out my channel drastically. And don't forget to snatch any of the gold guides now when you can get them for 69% off. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see all of you guys back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.